Well, sources say they confessed to the robbery and murder of a French street artist who was visiting Detroit. But today the court hearing was put on hold. Action News reporter Kimberly Craig was in court today. Kim, what was the reason for the holdup?
Well, they want actually a competency examination for all of the three adults. We understand the relatives of the victim will fly in from France for some of the future court dates. But today there were relatives of the defendants filling the courtroom here in Frank Murphy. Question now is, were the three men competent when they sat down to talk to police?
What we want to understand and make sure of is that there was an intelligent, voluntary, and knowing waiver of my client's Miranda rights.
This is our first look in a courtroom of the three young men accused in the beating, robbery, and killing of Bilal Bareni. The 23-year-old street artist from France was visiting Detroit last year when he was murdered outside the abandoned Brewster Projects. Police say Bilal was skateboarding on the basketball court when the three young men and a then 13-year-old boy, all reported members of a gang, allegedly launched their attack on Bilal. The youngest defendant, who is now 14 and being prosecuted in juvenile court, reportedly told police that they were out murking, a street term meaning they'd set out to randomly murder someone. Sources say Deontay Travis is the one who allegedly pulled the trigger, though he claimed it was an accident.
Yes, Your Honor, I am requesting only that the court order him to the forensic center to examine him for competency to waive his Miranda rights.
Today, defense attorneys for the three men requested that each of their clients be sent for a competency evaluation to see if they have the intellectual capacity to even waive their Miranda rights, which includes the right to remain silent. 18-year-old Jason Curtis and 20-year-old Draquan Rich will also be evaluated to see if they are competent to stand trial. All three facing charges that include felony murder and robbery.
There was a statement that was made by my client, and I believe at the time he made that waiver, he did not knowingly and voluntarily do that.
I think that the testimony, as it's flushed out, will reveal that there was not a degree of culpability on behalf of my client as there may have been with some others.
And the competency hearing for the three men is set for October 9th. Their 14-year-old alleged accomplice, who will have a pretrial hearing in about 2 weeks, reportedly told police that he used his cut of the money that they stole from Bilal to buy some junk food and weed. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Let's go to